I now allow you to use a pen. You have your pen license.
No,
I've seen his work. It's fine.
It has to be written.
No, but I don't have a pen license. I'll have to write it in pencil. All right. Okay, uploading. Gavin is posting an article to his website. The article is 17 meg, and the upload speed is 2,500 kilobits. We're in the bits now because we've got the lowercase b. Calculate the length of time that this article will take to upload. Guys, how long will this take to upload? First thing you've got to do is we've got a 17 megabyte file, but what is our upload counted in? It's in kilobits. It's very similar to whenever you're doing anything with any sort of measurement, any sort of unit. Very difficult to deal with two different types of units. First thing you should always think about doing is converting the units. What's the easiest one to convert here? I'll give you a hint. It's not the speed. Let's change this 17 meg into bits. Yeah? Okay. So what do we got? We've got 17 megabytes. How do we change it to bits? Where?
It says convert 17 kilobytes to bytes and then to bits.
That's correct.
I got so confused on this one. It says megabytes there.
Ah, yes, that should be megabytes, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so how do we convert it? Yeah, we times it. Because we're going from the bigger one to the smaller one. Okay.
And then by 8.
Yes. Okay, so you're doing it in one go. I like that.
I it straight onto the front of the ear. It's great, mate. Actually, no, I scratched it into the front of the ear.
Oh, hang on. No, hang on.
Scratching it.
I just did that.
That's right. If we times it by 1024, we're getting from megabytes to kilobytes. Then what do we need to do?
This is a pretty big deal. What was about to get used to No, he's not.
Yeah, we've got to do it by another 1024.
You need to write the A's and the B, you know.
Guys.
Letters and, yeah, in the wall.
Shush.
Crack the chain on it.
What is it when we've taken it to kilobytes? When we times it by 1024 again, what are we going to get to? We've gone from megabytes to kilobytes. What's the next step down? Sorry? Bytes. And then we times it by 8 to get it to bits. Does that make sense? If you need to, don't hesitate in writing those on top, so you know that what each step has got you from and got you to. You've gone from 17 megabytes to kilobytes to bytes to bits. Does that make sense? Sometimes writing it on top will help you because you'll be able to see what you're doing. Okay? Okay. What was it? Yeah, 1,2,500.
I got like 1,426.
Sounds good. 17 times 1024 times 1024 times 8 equals.
Yeah, we had to divide it by that and then we equaled it.
No, we just changed everything.
Look on the board.
Okay, we're talking 142,606,336 bits.
Say that number again.
142,606,336 bits.
Reminds me of like shoulder.
142. All right. Now the great thing is you've got a wonderful calculator that even if you press all clear, the answer is still in there, still stored. No, we're not doing the data side of it now, but we now need to know what the upload rate is. Do we know what the upload rate is?
Can't even do handwriting. Oh,
No, that's
whatever. It's not right.
the kilo. That's just
Read that
speed.
shit.
Yeah, that's the upload rate.
I don't-
2,500
you're not supposed
kilobits.
to connect the A and C.
2,500 kilobits. How many bits is that per second? Because we're talking in bits here. So how would we get it to kilobits?
You have to have that at least.
Divided by what?
Someone would guess to make that mistake. If someone's got like a pen license, a full black pen license.
Where did you 2,500 from?
The speed, the upload speed. Now, sorry, this is just, I have a feeling that what they've written here has confused you guys.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, okay, let's just ignore what they've said, because I just looked at it and gone, hang on, they've written kilobytes, it should have been megabytes. Don't worry about all that. The other problem we've got, we've worked this out as bits. Would you agree? That's bits.
Yeah.
We worked that out. Now we want kilobits.
So you do that.
Yes, yes. Divided by what? 1024. So we take our answer and divide it by 1024, and we'll change it to kilobits, which is 1, 3, 9, 2, 6, 4 kilobits.
Come on, mate.
Did you see what I've done?
Yeah. Can I write down how you say sorry?
Yep, absolutely. 1024 again, because we're going to kilobits now.
Yes, I actually.
Does that make sense now? Okay. And now what we're going to do is work out the actual rate. So what are we going to do to this number when we know that it's doing 2,500 of these every second? What do we do? Yep. Yep.
Finally, I know.
Okay.
We missed out on like 2 steps.
Yeah, we.
No, I'll change colours. That's too close to the heading colour, isn't it?
Oh my god, this fucking chicken.
No.
Okay. You divide that by the 2,500 kilobits per second, and that's how much you get. Does that make sense? Sure? Okay. The problem we had was the first thing we had to do was we had to change it from megabytes to kilobits. So what we did was we went all the way back to bits, then went to kilobits. Once we got there, we just divided it by the upload speed and we're fine. Everyone happy with that? Excellent.